welcome to a special edition of things that I really want to do. I wanted to do this on my own, but then I realized I will not have time to do this on my own, and I want more help. And so in preparation for Fantastic Beasts, I'm going to find them in November, because I'm very excited for that, and I love Harry Potter. Which, and if you don't, I don't care.
For people that can't do math, that's 7 weeks away.
Yes.
And 7 weeks, 7 books,
movies. Yeah.
7 videos.
8 actually.
Well,
we're doing 8.
Are we doing part 1 and 2 of?
Yeah, we're part 1 and 2. Yeah,
there's I figured
movies.
we just kind of do a
yeah.
All right.
Today we're starting with the first one, the Sorcerer Stone, from back in the year 2001. Don't you feel old yet? 15 years ago.
Why do you do this? Why do you do? So, well, the fuck. All right, so it was 15 years it was released in theaters. The first one I saw it.
Yeah. Now this is my mom's favorite movie from the series, because it was the first one. I was like, yeah, it's a charming movie. It's a very charming movie, you know.
It's charming. You see the kids kind of in that awkward phase of their lives, because they're still, you know, they're obviously child actors, and they're having to. Nice bike. Yeah. And of course, you know, they're children trying to act. Mm-hmm. That goes about as well as you would expect.
They actually do great. Like, I think the kids do a fantastic job. Like,
I mean, I will admit part of it. It's like, you know, they have a better understanding of suspension of disbelief.
True.
So they're able to be amazed by things a lot better than the adult. That guy was going like crazy fast.
Plus, when you're told you're gonna be a wizard, you're gonna be doing magic in these things. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah,
for sure. Yep,
I'll do it. Yep. Do you take 20-year-olds?
No.
Well, I mean, I'm 14. I can't do that. Not gonna happen.
So, I mean, this movie just felt like, whenever I watched it again, I was absolutely surprised of like how good it holds up. As a movie, like visual effects was, like even some of the effects kind of hold up a little bit.
I mean,
some of them look old, but then again,
some looks old. But I will say some of the practical stuff looks really good.
I will say this, amazing.
I'll say this every time. Practical effects hold up. Practical effects look good. Use practical effects. Special effects, they will age. They always age.
Yep.
The only exceptions I can think of to that is Jurassic Park with the T-Rex scene. One exception I can think of to that. But like the things like the ogre in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah. That was
CGI
good.
As fuck.
Yep.
That's not too great. But then the practical things like the candles floating above the tables.
Yeah, the goblins.
And the things like that. Those look great. They almost always hold up. And even then, like the practical effects, like the goblins especially, like if you go to Harry Potter World in Universal, like the goblins in Gringotts look real.
Yep.
Like
I
will say that every
creepy.
chance I get.
They're creepy, man.
They are. Like every chance I get, practical effects hold up. They look so good.
Yeah. Hey, careful. Ooh, don't crash.
I thought he was moving. My bad. What was I going? Yeah. So, but I mean, like other than like some very small things, like obviously, you know, the Quidditch scenes are kind of iffy. The troll in the bathroom. The keys flying around. They're trying to get into the little dungeon that's being. Oh, I forgot. Three-headed Fluffy.
Yes.
Holy shit, Fluffy is. You want?
Yeah. That thing was awesome. Like, you know, you see it, and you're like, what is that? It's one head, then you see the second head, then you see the third head. You're like, holy crap!
That scene was done so well.
Yeah, it's adorable. It's an adorable little dog. Adorable monster dog, but it's like as soon as he wakes up, you start seeing like, you know, he has a kind of mopey face, and then he just wakes up and he's like, "I'm hungry."
It wakes up, looks down, fuck you in particular, start running.
Yeah.
And that one's another exception I can think of to CGI. Like Fluffy looks pretty good.
Yeah,
all things considered, but I think part of that might be that they didn't have to animate scales. They really only had to do like a textured kind of fur thing.
Yeah.
So like compared to like,
and it was in the dark.
And it was in the real dark. But like compare that to the troll, who had like a weird combination of like fleshy skin and then like some scales kind of patched around.
Yeah.
Like that, and then like, you know, trying to like kind of put that in CGI, it looks really weird. So Fluffy definitely from a technical standpoint looks a lot better, and that one also holds up. But the flying keys kind of towards the end, that one was kind of eh.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course the Quidditch stuff. Which the Quidditch I like how they kind of did, where they went from the flying brooms and zipping around to then here is a box just big enough to fit all the important people into one shot.
Yep.
Let's film that.
Yeah.
So kind of cheating the system there. I like how it looks though. Kind of the being able to cut from like flying around to face shots kind of.
My favorite part of the whole movie was the part where they're playing the giant chess, magical chess.
Oh yeah.
It's just amazing because
that was practical, right? Or was it CGI'd? I think when they were moving around, it was practical.
Yeah, I think moving was practical, and then destroying, of course, has to be CGI because you have.
Was destroying CGI? I think destroying might have been practical too.
Was it?
Again, it's been a while, but I remember.
It looks great.
It looks great. I remember when they checkmate the king. I remember it kind of crumbles. I think that might have been practical. Now the mini chess when queen gets up, picks up a throne.
Yeah, that was.
Bitch slaps a knight with it. That's obviously CGI. Might be one of my favorite scenes. And
by the way, can I get a chessboard like that?
A 5-second, just a little tiny bit of a queen standing up, turns around, picks up a chair, and bitch slaps a guy with it. Might be the best thing I've seen in movies ever. Just if I can see that on repeat, just over and over, it would be great. But that's definitely CGI. But I think the giant one might have been practical to some degree.
Yeah.
At least when they were moving around, and like when the king crumbles.
Yeah, I mean, no, like I loved all that. Just seeing the chess match, just going and seeing them trying to you see it kind of in their faces, they're kind of scared. They're like, man, if I want to win, I'm gonna kill this person. It's gonna be fun. So you start going for all the other ones, right? Yeah. And then you're like, well, inevitably you're just with those two.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna win. Deliver the final blow.
I mean, overall, that whole movie kind of I like what they did with the first one, where it kind of just established the world, that magic is fucking everywhere. We got magic chess, we got magic brooms, we got magic, and they toned it down in the second one onwards, kind of. I feel, well, where it wasn't so much in your face. They'd do oh, I want that cup, magic, but it wouldn't be I want that cup. Magic, and
I feel the difference I feel is that the first one was, I think, the most aimed at kids. The first two really, those are the kids Harry Potter movies, for the whole family to watch, fun and kind of innocent in that way. Whereas the later ones actually get darker and are more mature.
I mean, again, it's that kind of same turn in books is wonderful world of magic with a dark secret that you don't figure out until book 5. Yeah. But what I mean by the first one, was it
4 or 6?
Yeah, 4.
Which one? Which secret?
Wait, hold on. All right, so it's.
You mean the Horcruxes?
Yeah, wasn't that
6? That's 6.
What was the one in Order of the Phoenix?
What was it?
Wasn't that when they No, wait, fuck.
No, Phoenix was. A Dolores Peach face.
Yeah, so that's one thing. When you kind of see the ministry is kind of
okay.
The government's kind of shush about all the evil stuff. It's everything's fine. Pay no attention to the dark man behind the curtain. Dark man being Dark Lord, not Dark. But I'm not racist, I swear.
We will establish this.
I realized that after I said it that ooh, that could be really racist if taken out of context. But. Yeah, so the fifth one was where it was they kind of it took a darker turn.
Yeah.
But in the first couple, it was it really shows magic and wonder and kind of kids' eyes, and that goes for a lot of things. That's kind of general nothing is ever perfect, any story is always gonna go, hey, there's a dark secret later down the road. Mm-hmm. But the first one especially really oversells magic and wonder. Just in everything,
and that's why, and I think that's why everybody just fell in love with it. I mean,
that's kind of
after seeing it, because I saw this when I was 4, right? I was gonna turn 5 that year, and I was this looks amazing. I want to go to that place. And little 4-year-old me, I was doing Wingardium Leviosa as many times, to everything.
I mean, that's especially the first one. Was great at grabbing people's attention and going, we are doing a thing here. This is the thing. here are the good parts of the thing. Come back later to find the other parts of the thing. And then they made 7 other movies where they were going on about thing.
Yep.
And I mean, I love the first. I love them all. Harry Potter. I mean, despite getting into it really late, I love Harry Potter. If I had to go back, if you told me, hey, go back and watch an entire series, or I don't know, go to jail or something, I would pick Harry Potter. I'd go back and I would gladly sit down and watch all 8 movies.
Definitely. Best part, worst part of the movie. Or best thing and worst thing in the movie.
Almost Headless Nick. Definitely my favorite thing ever.
Okay.
Just, whoop. Yeah, your neck is completely severed. There's that much skin keeping it on.
Okay.
Definitely one of my favorite things. Worst? Fuck. Seeing the guy take off, what's his name? Quirrell, taking off his turban, and there's a second face on his head. That freaked me out, kind of. Although it was pretty nice to see, imagine being able to burn someone just by touching them.
Yeah.
That would be at the same time the most worthless and the best superpower to have. Just like, I don't like you, burn my hand onto your face.
To me, a favorite part was just chess match was just amazing.
Bitch slept with a chair.
Yep. Excellent. Just the best thing in the whole movie. Honorable mention to Alan Rickman, because that man, from the very start, was
the perfect Snape.
Was perfect as Snape. He was terrifying, and man, he was just amazing. Back then, we didn't know it yet, but I mean back then, but he just really did bring everything up.
He did a really good job as Professor Snape.
Yeah.
Mr. Potter, Mr. Weasley.
Again, just in this.
And your least favorite part of that movie?
My least favorite part of the movie.
Which I will say right now, I would like to change my mind. Least favorite part is at the very end. Fucking bullshit. Dumbledore playing favorites because he's drunk off of his ass. Like, you know what? Fuck Slytherin. Gryffindor wins. Points to the heroes, and
50 points to Gryffindor.
Neville, you're brave. Have 1 point to tip you over. And McGonagall, who's like normally like you can't do that. It's like, I'm also drunk off my ass. I don't give a shit. It's the end of the year. Do whatever you want, Dumbledore.
Tell you what, the worst part. Fucking Dursleys.
Fuck the Dursleys too.
Those guys, that family, like there's a little space in hell in the Wizarding world, right?
And directly below them is Umbridge.
No, see, here's the thing. You have Lord Voldemort, this evil guy, the evilest guy person. Under him, it's the Dursleys.
I know that.
And under them is Dolores Umbridge. The Dursleys are worse than Voldemort. Goddamn, what kind of person would leave their most powerful, the most important wizard ever in the hands of them?
Alright, well that is kind of on
Dumbledore did.
That's on Dumbledore. But Dursleys didn't give a shit about wizards. They blamed wizards for the death of the aunt's sister.
They're right.
I mean, they're right. The whole thing is about fucking racism and unjust prejudice.
Another best part when Hagrid folds the gun.
That's just
bends it. It's like.
Also, Hagrid might be one of my favorite characters in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah, that man's amazing.
Like just seeing Hagrid in everything he does.
Ironically enough, that man is actually very short.
I know. He has to be able to still set like just 20 layers of clothing. But Hagrid as a character is one of my favorite things. I mean, I don't know. I just like to have chat. We've gone on long enough. We rambled about Harry Potter.
Oh, and fun fact: Ollivander's the man that gives Harry his first wand. It's the Doctor.
Oh, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. The War Doctor from the 15th anniversary. The Doctor hands Harry Potter his wand.
So what you're saying? All right. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. The Doctor is Ollivander, who basically is in charge of giving all first-year students their first wand that go to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Which is arguably the most prestigious school.
Yeah.
And when Tennant showed up as a Death Eater in Goblet of Fire, I think?
Yes.
They suddenly had larger on the inside magic.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm getting at here? Doctor's handing us sonic screwdrivers disguised as wands and TARDIS technology to wizards.
Yep.
How do we know that the wizards aren't the first Time Lords?
Maybe.
Have fun with that one, Tumblr. We'll see you next time.
Bye.